The 9/11 Memorial Museum is back open one day after the 19th anniversary of the terror attacks. The museum had been closed for 6 months because of the coronavirus pandemic. CBS 2's Jenna DeAngelis has more.
I saw the first tower collapse. It was gut-wrenching.
It's a sight 19 years later, Clarissa Cordero will never forget. And being on the site of the 9/11 Memorial for the first time ahead of visiting the museum on its reopening day.
It feels serene, like a peaceful place, calm, but at the same time sad.
Placing roses on the names of those who perished, doing so for her mother-in-law who lost her niece.
She's ill and she is not able to come from so far, so I came on her behalf.
Continuing the emotional journey into the museum, which opened to the public Saturday after being closed for months due to the pandemic. Temperature checks and masks required.
I'm here to pay my respects to the 343 firefighters that perished. Well, the emotions are still raw.
For this visitor, too, who wasn't in New York on 9/11, but remembers watching terror unfold on TV, standing beside a stranger whose father was inside.
When the first tower crashed, she dropped to her knees and started sobbing.
Aaron recounting that moment while standing first in line for the reopening.
With everything that's going on right now, I urge everyone to come down and experience the museum.
You'll have to purchase a time ticket in advance in order to get into the museum. Due to COVID, it's operating at a 25% capacity.
You're with fewer people, and in some respects, the majesty of the place is intensified when you're there with a limited number of people. I would say this is the time to come.
Echoed by this California native who lost co-workers on September 11th, sharing in the time that followed, she gained new respect for the place she now calls home.
New York shows what unity really is. I know that the hardship, the pain, New Yorkers are tough.
And this is proof of that. At the 9/11 Memorial and Museum, Jenna DeAngelis, CBS 2 News.